It's AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not.
He has everything. He has everything. He's just a kid. That's it. When he becomes a man and like really understands the NBA game, the NBA physicality, and all that kind of stuff, it's if he continues to just stay healthy, because again, we have a history of guys his size not being able to stay healthy. But you know, like I told y'all a couple months back, his workouts, the type of things that he does to avoid injury, to be proactive, not being able to fall into the injuries that most big guys get, back injuries, feet injuries, knee injuries, like all of that stuff. He like, I'm gonna send you. You probably could look it up. Sports Center posted it today on some of the pregame stuff that he does, before he gets on the floor, and all of this stuff is unorthodox stuff, but it is stuff that puts him in a position to, avoid typical injuries that guys 7 feet and above have. And so last night, he just, put on display what we've expecting from him. Just an alien, an immensely talented player, could shoot it, could put it on the floor, has minimal post game. He doesn't have that yet. I think once he gets that, that takes his game up to another level. Already has great instincts on the defensive end, right? Like, it just, his IQ for the game, how he reads the game, his spacing, all of these things, right? Like, take time for young players to develop. He's on another level at 19 years old. So
First 40-20 games since Shaq. I mean, he's looked impressive from the moment he stepped on the NBA court. Preseason, we were like, yeah, because we could tell, like, with Porzingis, it was like that for me. I could tell he was kind of soft, but that's that kind of game, the instincts, like you said, and then just to be able to, the skill set to be able to do what he did when he was in the summer games. It was like, okay, it was furthering what I saw in the highlights from when he was in wherever the hell he was at. And then with Wemby, same thing. He's in Europe, and it's like we're watching the highlights, and we go, this looks kind of crazy. And then
like I was trying my best to stay off the bandwagon or whatever, like off the hype train. But at the end of the day, when you watching this kid play, everything jumps out at you about this kid, Fabian. Like, everything. And the biggest thing for me is you had touched on what I said a few minutes ago, the instincts. He has basketball instincts, right? Like, sometimes you can't teach that to those guys that are 7 feet. I was just talking to my man, and I think this is relevant to what we're saying about, bigs right now and just the game. He was asking about what is harder about coaching the women's game than it is the men's game. And, I had a friend of mine that coached women's basketball for about 7 years. And the biggest thing for him was, he was saying that the gap between the girls that are really good and the girls that are not good is really wide. Girls are either like, they have the potential to be good ball players, or they just like the game and they're just out there playing, right? That space between them is large. And so you have to do a lot of teaching at anything, but you have to do a lot of teaching. My point is that with the men, a lot of times you can make up for guys that have no basketball IQ, don't know, with just strictly athletic ability. Unfortunately, the women don't have the athletic ability that the men have in terms of high flying, jumping out the gym, all of that. They haven't got there yet. So with men, you can get away with having a 7-footer who ain't shit, but could run, jump, dunk, block shots. You see what I'm saying? And so with Wemby, he has instincts that you can't teach. So now all the rest of this shit is just like, yo, this is insane. This is insane.
I think the instincts is one thing, right? And then it's the instincts within that personality, because he's instinctually competitive.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he took that ball and threw it in the stands, I wanted to punch him in the face.
I was so mad.
I didn't think about it being disrespectful to Brunson. I just thought of him being a wrestling heel. Like, oh, I love this. I'm not supposed to like this. I wish we could. I wish violence upon you.
Yeah,
but the way he talks to Goldberg, get ready. That defensive player of the year is not gonna be yours after this year.
Oh no. He might lock that up for a couple seasons, Fabian. Keep it real.
But we're not even used to a superstar talking like this, right? Everybody, to be honest, could be flat out honest. Even Brunson, we're gonna get back to him in a second. He's competitive. The other guys, and when we say like Draymond is the OD version of what this is, but just talking everything, like this is the true competitive guy I love to hate. I would love to hate Wemby because he's on the other team, but that's the guy. We love to hate Michael Jordan because of that. And we're talking about, I wish AllBall was here for this. We're talking about Wemby, who has a chance to have his own era. That kind of talent is, he might have his own era. Forget about best player, MVP, because even the Joker, for all we're saying, I don't know if this is the Joker era. This ain't the Giannis era.
No, because with all the parity, like I always go back to it. Nobody going back to back in some years now. Like everybody getting the opportunity and a crack at getting that Larry O'Brien. Like it's like, okay, who's really owning the last 5 years of the NBA? Do we start looking at MVPs again? Do we consider that, who's won the MVP? But no, we've been considering who's been winning. And at one point, you had guys, tallying it up, winning back-to-backs and shit. We got used to that dynasty type of thing, right? We got used to that. Now, everybody has a crack at it because there's so much talent in the league, but you got so many top dogs, like you said. Is it Giannis's? Is it Joker's? Shea is emerging now. What does this look like? Anthony Edwards is still here. Obviously, LeBron, KD, Steph, they're still in the mix. Like we don't know at this point. So that's a great point. Like whose era is this today?
And then Wemby because Joker wasn't Joker from the outset. Giannis wasn't Giannis from the outset.
Right.
Wemby is Wemby from the outset. We know oh my God, this is scary from the moment he put an NBA jersey on.
Facts.
And it's potentially there. And we haven't said that. Well, it's been LeBron. I say since LeBron. That's why the LeBron comparison is there, because LeBron is the guy who came into the league with the hype like this, and then Wemby matched it, and it's like, okay, it's official now. He matched the hype that he came in with. It's AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not.